been amazed by the realness of the people here, that it's real people actually getting real results.
But this weekend has been an experience. This absolutely has changed the way I view everything.
I have learned in a deeper, higher way than ever.
You know, we're entrepreneurs. We can reshape this world, and there's so many people out there that don't even know it's an option. They don't even know. They just know that they can go get another job. They don't know that this even exists. And if we can show them that there's an easy way that's not hypey and it's real and it's learning and it can change their life, that's where I'm coming from. That's what I want to be able to do.
The whole weekend is really geared around seeing the difference in experiential learning versus the surface level learning. So I would teach a concept, and then we would actually do an exercise that demonstrates that concept to see if people got it.
You know, one of the big things about this event here this weekend is getting results, right? You want results now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. You want results now.
Employment was not for me. You know, I need to figure out that owning my own business and being an entrepreneur and controlling my own schedule, that's what it was about. How many of you guys can relate to that? Hello. 99%.
Is it really possible for you to build a successful internet business? Okay. Really, if you sit here and ask yourself, deep down, when you're home alone, not in front of a group of people, hunkered down at your computer, trying to figure this stuff out, do you believe that it's actually possible?
It's been a great experience the last couple of days. A lot of good information. It's presented in such a way that it's really down to earth and easy to follow. Not a lot of fluff, a lot of guts. It was really good.
And there were so many golden nuggets that I could take away and literally implement right now that were at least 10 times what I paid for actually attending an event. So I'm really excited to just go back and start implementing stuff right away.
It's actually one of the best workshops I've been to because they give you a tangible something to work from and a result before you leave the program. I've never been to another event that's ever afforded me that kind of a result.
So we just wanted you to get a result. Now we want you to take that result, take that momentum, and leave and continue to get that result and continue to grow and compound that result so you make a whole lot of money.
You know, life comes to you when you ask the right questions, right? And that's the perfect way to look at it. If you guys had everything to focus on to ensure your success, would that help a little bit?
One of the things that today is mostly about is about how can you take the information that you learned yesterday and the information that you're going to be learning today and really truly apply it to the tactical activities that you really need to do to be able to make your business move forward.
If you're an entrepreneur, a true entrepreneur, uses every traffic medium, every communication modality that's available to them that's profitable to improve the performance of their business.
This event, I can actually say I'm going to go home and I can't wait to start implementing some of the things that I learned.
Yeah, this weekend's been awesome. I kind of feel like the last 2 days have pretty much been like a session from the Karate Kid where Mr. Miyagi's is training Daniel's son, telling him, paint the house, sand the floor, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what am I doing here? I know karate.
And what they say about live events is true. You'll make some really, really important associations and friends when you go to a live event.
And the only thing I can say is that my expectations were far exceeded. Wow.
And I'm going to run home right now and implement pretty much everything that I saw here today.
And I have just been floored. This information has just been so valuable to me. The speakers are so engaging to watch them come up here on stage and walk around and tell jokes and to pull people up on stage.
That if he can internalize it and quit chasing the money and start focusing on the value of running and doing something for someone, or helping with an info product to teach someone something like this, it is very much worth money. And that right there is how you sell anything.
But when I just decided that now is the time, and now can be the time for you, because the information that you just learned this weekend, if you just take 1 point, you can teach someone else, and you just added value to them.
People are desperately, secretly, silently crying out for help right now. A great marketer, not a good marketer, a great marketer does what they need to go help those folks, to help them get out of that dark cave of despair that they're in. You could be their hero.
I've been to quite a few events over the last few years, and usually you get one of two things. Either you get hyped up, excited, you're motivated, you get spiritually filled up, and there's that aspect. And then you have a lot of events which are focused more on training. It's like the tactics, it's the strategies. Somehow with what Justin and Brenda have done here, you guys have put both together.
With the information that I've received over this weekend and how I'm going to utilize that information and be a much better person, much better entrepreneur.
It makes me actually want to kind of cry that I had this opportunity, and I really want to thank you, because if it wasn't for your blood, sweat, and tears, it wouldn't make me believe in you, and then in turn believe in myself. And that's a big, big deal.
All right, so we're just now finishing up after 2 days of a lot of hard work. And what would you guys think about the event? Was it worth it? Should these people come?
But what we'd like to do is invite you to our next event. We actually have another event coming in 6 weeks from this point right now. So whenever you're watching this video, keeping in mind when we're recording this, it's in 6 weeks. It's going to be in the beginning of April here in Arizona, and we would really love to invite you to come. And I would just like to ask you guys, do you think it would be worthwhile that someone was not here at this event when we do our next event for them to actually come? Absolutely. Yes. So with that, from myself, Brenda Gagne, and Justin Glover here, we really would love to invite you to take a look around, and if you have any questions, please get in touch with us.